What's going on, guys? Welcome to Gadgets123. Here we're going to do a review on this item. This is the DesertWest automatic car mount wireless charger. Now this is what comes in this package. First thing you're getting is a micro USB cable about 6 feet long. Very nice, just because some of these mounts that I've done reviews on usually get those smaller 3-foot cables, and you kind of have to get your own because those 3-foot cables are sometimes too small, especially if you got one of those bigger cars, the vans and so forth. Okay, you get the actual manual here. Very simple. Again, who uses a manual nowadays? That's why probably you're watching this video. And you get this DesertWest card with their email address for any kind of comment or support or anything that you need to ask them in regards to the item, any issues you might have. Very nice that they include this in this package, just if you want to reach out to them directly. Okay, so overall, the first thing we're going to go over is the vent mount that comes in this package. It is actually really nice. The design is really, it's small, which is nice, and it has this lever that you could move right or left. You see how there's one or two. So if you do one, what happens is these teeth close, but they don't close all the way. As you can see, there's a little gap there. And if you do two, they close all the way. So this we usually would go on the actual, let me just show you real quick. This will go on the vent itself like that, and then if you turn that little lever there, it's gonna grip it so it doesn't fall. I love this little added feature that it has. I wish more vent mounts had these. Normally the standard vent mounts, just you go by pressure, so you just go in and out, and over time it gets worn out, and that's how it starts falling off. So this is a nice little feature that it has. Again, it says 1 and then 2, depending on how tight you want the these teeth to clamp on the vent. So that's very nice. I like that. Right here you get the actual dash mount, which is actually really, it's plastic, really nice quality. I like how thick it is, especially just because it needs to be, because of this head. The head is actually really thick and broad, and it has to be pretty big just to hold it. I like the design of it. So if you move this here, let me just, there we go. I think I tightened it a little bit too much. So you could expand it this way if you wanted to expand it even more. Let me tighten this up real quick here, so you could see. And I love this little feature, this little wheel that it has. So what happens is you could extend it even more, as you could see right there. So it has this little added, length to it, which is actually really cool, just because some cars have the especially the vans or like a truck. If you're putting in some sort of truck, the dashboard is a little bit further than where the steering wheel is. So this adds a little bit more length to it, so when you put the actual head on it, it actually, you see how much room it has, which is really, really nice. I like that. And overall, you could either place it this way and put the mount, something like that, or you could extend it this way. Let me just get this over, and then just add it like that, or even extend it something like that. So very nice. I like this design. I like how rugged it is and how thick it is. Now at the bottom it has the suction cup, and it has that sticky tape, which is nice. And here's the little lever that closes and opens the suction cup. So overall, I like the design. I like how this actual dashboard mount is. I can't wait to test it, and we're gonna test it a little bit later in this video. Okay, so that's what comes in this package as well. And of course, here's the actual mount itself. As you could see, it has arms curved in, so for added support, which is actually really cool. And these translucent legs, which are curving up, so that supports even more your phone. It does have this cool feature which startled me at the beginning when I took it out of the box. So for instance, it has these two buttons on the side, on the right and on the left. So if you press it, it extends. Now I've seen that in some other mounts, but this added feature is really nice. This thing is, as you could see, I don't know if you guys could see it, it curves up because it has some sort of pressure point here. So if you press it, it closes. You see, that's pretty cool. So what happens is, if you place a phone right here, when you push it against the actual QI charger back, the arm close to kind of hug the phone in place. So again, that's really neat. I love that. I love that feature. So let me show you. So here's a phone. Here's a iPhone 7 Plus. So let's just put it here. There you go. As you could see, it held it in place. Now, if I try to move it, nothing. This thing is solid. Check it out, guys. Not falling at all. So that is very, very nice. I like that. I like that. A lot of these phones don't have that option, and I haven't seen, especially on other. Maybe they have on other models, but on any of the reviews I've done, all the mounts that I've pretty much reviewed, I don't see that specific option on it, which is very nice. Makes it a lot simpler to just, you know, put your phone and let the arms hug it in place, so you don't have to be playing around with anything extra. Just, you know, press the button to remove it, so you pull it out, and then when you put it here, there you go, holds it in place. Awesome. I love that. I love that. All right guys, so this is what comes in the package. It is $49.99 in Amazon. Let me just get rid of this real quick. $49.99 in Amazon, and it has 4.5 stars. So right now, this is what this item has in Amazon. But we're gonna do a quick test here. We're gonna go take it out for a spin and check it out and see if it does have 4.5 stars in gadgets 1, 2, 3. All right, so stay tuned. Let's do a quick test, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. It's getting a little dark here where I live, so I'm gonna do a quick test of the actual car mount for the DesertWest. So for now, we're gonna use the actual vent mount. So as you can see, here's the vent mount connected to the actual head, and I already plugged in the cable, which is actually cool. You know what happened, guys? When you plug in the cable, the little translucent legs turn red. That's actually really, really cool. They turn off though. It just turns on, telling you that it is plugged in and the QI charger is working, which is actually very nice to have, because at least it tells you that it's on and it's working. All right, so I'm gonna plug it. I'm gonna put it here on the vent. So here's the actual vent. Now, if I don't press this lever, this thing doesn't even hold. Look, it just barely holds on. But again, this little lever helps it out tremendously. So here is the lever. Let me just push it down. Again, it's a little hard to do, guys, with just one hand. There we go. Perfect. Perfectly tight. This thing's not going anywhere. All right, so here it is. Again, it's very, very tight, very nice. It is connected to the actual power, which is down here, and here's the actual mount. So again, let's see. It moves up and down, and it moves left and right, and it turns around if you wanted to. I normally would prefer it this way, just because the legs are here to give it that extra support. So we're gonna press the button on the side. There it is. I have here my actual S8 Plus. As you can see, that's the S8 Plus. So let's just put it here and see what happens. Perfect. Oh, cool. Look at the lights at the bottom. They're turning on. And there we go. That's cool. So check out the bottom. Check out the lights. That's awesome. It just starts flashing there. So it's basically telling you it's charging. Alright guys, I turn off the light a little bit just so I could kind of show you what the legs are doing. As you can see, they're flashing, and the phone is actually charging right there. So that's actually really, really cool. I like that little feature. So again, I am going to remove it from the dock. So let's do that right now. Let's go ahead and remove it from the dock. I'm going to press the button that's here. Perfect. So here it is. It comes out. Cool. So it came out. No effort, just press the button so it could you know, release the phone. I'm going to just place it again, and I have to push it a little bit hard just so it could connect. And now let's see if the wireless kicks in. There it is. I see the lights. There we go, and it is charging right now as we speak. So I'm gonna take a quick little drive here, and we're gonna see what happens. All right guys, so let's do this real quick. It's getting a little dark here. It's just I wanted to do this a little bit earlier. Just way too many things to do. There we go. There's the light. All right, let's go ahead and start driving a little bit here. All right, guys, I turned off the light on the phone that I'm using to record just because I wanted you guys to, you know, kind of see it in the dark. And I'm gonna start driving. So again, we're gonna start a little drive here. I gotta put my seatbelt on. All right, sorry guys. Again, only got two hands here. All right, so as you can see, I'm driving around. Holds it pretty steady. Does not come out, which is actually nice. I'm trying to kind of push it out. Nothing happens. The stand is actually holding it pretty firmly there. And again, I like the feel of it. I like how sturdy, especially the vent mount is. That little added lever that it has that controls the bracket is actually really cool, because it actually holds it in place, because the head is kind of big. So since the head is big, it needs that extra support in the back in order to, you know, not for the head to fall out with the weight of the phone. So again, it actually does feel like it is very solid. I'm gonna try to pull it out. Like I'm trying to kind of pull this whole thing out. It doesn't come out. It's actually held in place fairly well there. So I definitely like this. I'm very impressed. Again, I'm very impressed by the actual design, and also by how it feels and how easy the phone is placed, and the arms grip it. Again, you're putting really no effort into it. All you have to do is press that little button to release it, and after you release, when you put the phone on the actual mount, the pressure point on top of the charging pad is the one that does all the work and closes the phone. So you really have minimal thing to do on this phone when it comes to actually using it with the vent mount. So what I'm going to do now real quick, I'm going to place it on the actual dashboard mount, and let's see how that works out. All right guys, let me stop right here and let's do that. All right guys, so it's getting a little dark here, but I'm going to do my best to kind of show you here real quick how it looks. So here's the actual dashboard mount. So let me just move it a little bit to the side. As you could see, it's right here, which is actually pretty cool. I put it on my dashboard. Now, the way my car is set up, the dashboard is a little bit far, so I do like this little extended arm option it has. In fact, I'll show you real quick how that works. Let me turn the wheel, I turned on the radio by mistake. Okay, let me turn the wheel real quick. So what happens is this extends and retracts. You see that? Hopefully you guys saw that. Let me extend it. Check this out. There you go. Extends and retracts. That's actually pretty cool. I like that, because sometimes you want to keep it a little bit further. Sometimes you want to actually put it a little bit closer to the wheel. And depends again on the dashboard you have. Like the trucks and the vans have a smaller dashboard and a little bit further away. So I do like that that added feature this thing has, which is actually cool. So I could extend it as much as I can and kind of tighten it up, and this thing is not gonna go anywhere. So right there, as you could see, here's the setup. You see that long arm, and again, you could place it however you want. The reason I'm doing it this way is just because it works for me. So it does look pretty good on mine. And what I'm gonna do now is I am going to place the phone again, and I'm gonna test it out. So here's the phone. Here it is. There we go. Let's see if it turns on. See the little lights blinking blue, and let's see if it kicks in the wireless charging. And there we go. There's the wireless. Wow, I like this, guys. I like it. I like how it's set up. I like how it feels. So it looks pretty cool. Definitely like it. I think I will be keeping replacing my old busted one and using this one from now on, because not only is the vent mount, I could always keep the vent mount as an additional, just in case this thing breaks or something happens or I need to use that vent mount. But yeah, love this. It looks good, and we're gonna do a final test drive and see how it looks. All right, hold on guys. All right guys, so we're back here. Here's the actual mount. Hopefully you guys could see it a little bit. Let me try to see if I could turn on the lights. There you go. Again, you already seen how it was installed. I'm just doing a little test drive for you guys to see, and hopefully you guys could see the, you know, I know you guys can't see the actual mount, but you don't need to. It's all about the phone right now. So I'm gonna turn it a little bit there, and you could do it landscape mode, which is cool. You know, there we go, landscape mode. I rather, you know, just keep it the way it was personally for me. Landscape mode is just too much of a hassle. Let me just turn this bad boy thing on again. So as you can see, it looks good. It's solid. I like how it, you know, it kind of hugs the phone. As you can see right there, it's hugging the phone. I don't have no problem with it falling off or you know, dropping. Just turn on the lights, guys, just so you guys could take a quick look of you know, it was getting a little bit too dark here, so I wanted to make sure you guys were able to see at least the hands and everything, and see how everything feels and looks. Again, definitely like this specific model. Very good. I know it's mid-range to high-end in regards to the price, but like I said, I have reviewed other ones like around the same price range, and they really haven't been as complete as this one. Normally either you get the vent mount for about the same price, or you get the dashboard mount with the wireless charging for that, you know, maybe for, you know, 35 to 40 bucks or whatever. This one you're getting the QI charger, the vent mount, and the dashboard mount all in one package for about 50 bucks. So if you break it down into in half, because, you know, let's say 25 for one, 25 for another one, you're getting a great deal. Plus you get the QI charger. Definitely like this, definitely enjoy this specific model. And I think this is gonna be replacing my original vent mount that I had. I'll probably either use this for a while, keep the vent mount on the side. So again, this is the way it's set up, guys. It's not moving up or down just because I did not, you know, this lever right here is what causes it to, you know, go up and down. So I kind of tighten it up. There you go. It fell because I let it go. So if I just do this and do that, it kind of lifts it up a little bit more. Then I would just tighten the back and go from there. Again, I'm just using one hand here, guys. So again, if you want to do that, you could kind of lift it up a little bit higher, or kind of go down as far down as you want, and then you just tighten this little lever up here and you're good to go. But again, this thing is basically very solid, guys. I really enjoy this. Hopefully you guys like our little test video here. It is getting super dark, so I am going to end the test here, but definitely thumbs up for both the vent and the dashboard mount. All right, guys, see you in a bit. All right, guys, so after testing this item, I definitely like how this item handles. I do apologize because it was a little dark outside, but again, it was turning, you know, a little bit late here in the East Coast. But overall, this item is amazing. You're not only getting, for that price, you're getting two different mounts. You're getting the vent mount and the dashboard mounts, and these are definitely quality mounts. I have reviewed many mounts, and these have basically passed the test with flying colors. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you like, comment, subscribe in this channel. Appreciate all the support. We are currently on the road to 500 subs. Man, hope you guys, thanks again for all the support you guys have given us, and thanks again for everything you have done for this channel. And if you guys are new, thanks again for watching. All right, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for everything. Thumbs up. See you guys later.